Good afternoon, Tiger fans! Welcome to the Tigers Den. We would like to ask everyone please stand and remove their caps as we present the colors and do the national anthem.
Hello and welcome to Tiger TV Live. We got some varsity football today, and probably the biggest game of the season. Our Jackson Reed Varsity Tigers football taking on the Ballou Knights, team they have beat both the past 2 years. Won a spectacular come-from-behind win at Ballou last year, 2019. And this could be a good game too. Of course, we all know the struggles Tigers have faced so far, but there's a team they know they can beat, team they've beaten in the past. We get the same result this year. The Ballou Knights record of 2-2, the Tigers 1-3. Ballou started the season off with a devastating loss to their huge rivals Anacostia in the Southeast Cup, one of the best rivalries in DC. Followed up with wins against Surrattsville and McKinley Tech before they lost last week to Urbana High School, 37-34, another close game. So they've been keeping it close in their losses. Hoping to get a winning record today. The Tigers are going to win at Horace Fleming III Field for the first time this season. The record will state that they have already gotten a home win when they beat Paul 56-0 a couple weeks ago. However, that was at Cardozo Field because the lights malfunction here at Horace Fleming III. About to get ready for kickoff. It will be Ballou kicking off. There's a kick. It's in near side. Scott Messiah will let it bounce out. That's going to be the flag that advance their position a bit. That's the advantage the Tigers have over most DCIA teams. Most of these DC teams don't have a solid kicker, and you saw it there from Ballou. Tigers offense about to get underway for the first time. And 2 weeks ago, we hosted St. Albans. Quarterback Henry Reed went off with a foot injury in a 40-3 loss. And as expected, will be number 8, Ward Dieterle, fellow senior. In at quarterback for the Tigers, who are going to go all the way up to, let's see this. They stop at the 38-yard line of Ballou, so Tigers with perfect field position to start this game. They'll be able to now continue in the future. And Ballou, to their credit, they practiced their kicks in the pregame. I saw them, number 14. Didn't seem great though, missed a couple of kicks. And maybe if that keeps happening for Ballou on kickoffs, that'll be a huge advantage for the Tigers, especially in a close game like this. Really some miscommunication between the refs over where the Tigers should be starting this game. We all know the Tigers have had some struggles so far, but let's see what they can do here. Ward Dieterle, the shotgun. Parrish next to him. Parrish gonna take it. Gets about halfway to the first, across the 40-yard line. Good carry. Good job by the offensive line. Just open it up for him. And I'm sure Coach Rogers and the Tigers are gonna be happy to keep doing that. Gain of 6. It's gonna be 2nd and 4. Parrish on the other side of Dieterle this time. See what they do. Whole lot of numbers right around the center of the line, but this time Parrish not going to make it through. Wrapped up by number 6, Wayne Nicholson, one of the leading tacklers for the Blue Knights. Nicholson leads the team with 7 tackles per game. And he's already gotten 1, not even a minute in. And Parrish still on the field. And this could be a potentially devastating loss for the Tigers if he goes out. One of our best players. Heading back to the sideline, bit of a limp. Still hustling. And we'll hope that that's temporary, but that could be absolutely devastating for the Tigers. Best runner had a huge day against Paul a couple weeks ago. In motion, it's number 23, Aiden Giles, gonna get on the short pass and tackle just about a yard ahead of the line of scrimmage. DeMarcus Rudd helped finish off that tackle. But that brings up 4th down 9. Started positive with a good carry by Sam Parrish, and he went off injured. Now Jackson Reed, they got to make sure they can stop the returns. It's been a problem for them so far this year. John Thompson back to return, but poor punt by Brody Ryan, bouncing out right around midfield. So Blue gonna start with a short field at the 45 Jackson Reed. And Tigers, they've had their struggles on offense so far, or on defense so far, but those have been against largely running teams. Ballou more of a passing team. Quarterback Kelvin Hewitt loves guys like Zoe Martin, most of all John Thompson. Made a couple of great plays the past few weeks. Covering the pressure, Casey Wood flushed out, but he managed to get it to John Thompson, who gets past the 30. Good response to the pressure by Kelvin Hewitt. Roll to his right. And got the under pressure by Casey Wood, one of the Tigers captains, but managed to get off the pass. John Thompson, one of his favorite target. Thompson has 7 total touchdowns on the season. Going short this time is Zoe Martin. Giles is unable to finish off the tackle, but Brady Flowers managed to get there. And marked down at the 24 of the Tigers. Handed off this time. Number 4. Made some good moves. Gonna go down inside the 10. Deron Bruce of the Knights manages to make it 1st and goal for Ballou. Bruce in the backfield again, along with Kelvin Martin. Zoe Martin in motion. Hewitt looking to the end zone. Gonna find a wide open number 0, Elijah Ruffin. And Ballou gonna get the first points of the game. Now we love to see from the Tigers right there. On come kicking team for Ballou. Number 14 to kick. Looks good, and it is. It's going to make it 7-0. Favor the Ballou Knights, the perfect start. 8 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Ballou scoring on their first drive. Seven nothing Ballou. Tigers started on offense. Quickly gave away a ball after a 3 and out. Then it didn't take much for the Knights to score, but let's see how the Tigers respond now that they are down. Here's the kick. Number 14 kicked it out last time. It's not going to happen this time. Brody Ryan was back for the return. Tried to get some wiggle room. We got a scuffle near side. Number 18 of Ballou. Getting in a bit of a shoving match. Not going to amount to anything. And ball placed down at the 27-yard line. Brody Ryan met with 2 defenders. Tried to shake out of it. Ran back to the center, but got tackled. Shotgun formation again for the Tigers. See if Ballou blitz, looking like Giles in motion. Hand it off. Scott Messiah got a couple of yards out of that. Be around 31. Short gain. So with Parrish out, Scott Messiah's gonna have it all to do. Potentially a running back. Him and Messiah Petty are the two speedsters remaining. And it's gonna be another short gain for Scott Messiah. Bit of a wrestling match, a couple of the white shirts there. Gonna be called no gain, in fact. Makes it 3rd down and 5. And let's see if Dieterle, Coach Rogers, try to take it to the passing game. Third and 5. Giles in motion again. Perhaps trying to block. And it's a short pass to Messiah. Check down, managed to wriggle his way out. He might have room to the near side. Going to the 40, gonna get the first down at the 42. As he slid out of bounds. Multiple Ballou players on him, but what a piece of athleticism from Scott Messiah. Went to the left, no option, knew what he had to do. Going back to the right, make a play of it. Knew it was 3rd down, knew we need this first. And Tigers going to move the chains for the first time, thanks to Scott Messiah. Messiah also had a hell of a game against the Paul Pirates in that 56-0 drubbing. Him, Messiah Petty, and Hassan Parrish all switching duties in that running back. Tigers didn't go to the passing game much, although they did get one fantastic pass to the end zone. When Henry Reed connected with Zaire Richardson. Henry Reed unfortunately out today. And a pass looking for number 10. Richardson caught and then thrown into the ground by number 12, Vontae Martin, one of the leading tacklers and rushers on his Ballou team, an all-around athlete. And Richardson had to leap a bit for it. Didn't really help his case. But it was nice to see the Tigers and Dieterle going to the passing game. It's no gain, 2nd and 10. Again in shotgun. Dieterle and Scott Messiah. Giles in motion again. This time he's going to take it. Went up the middle. He's looking for room on the right, but he was surrounded. So he went up the gut and got a couple of yards out of it. Gain of about 4. Offensive line, 2nd time they've created good room for their man to go up the middle when he knew going to the side wasn't an option. Hassan Parrish, by the way, still sitting on the bench. Hasn't received that much medical attention. So, we don't know the situation there. Gallus tried to fake it. Now here goes Scott Messiah. Gonna get wrapped up, only gained a few. That'll bring up 4th down. So Tigers creating good use of and Giles with these motion plays and Scott Messiah. Nice that they still have the options even without their number 1 pick in Hassan Parrish. However, unable to get that blocking past the line of scrimmage, and that's the reason why it's going to be 4th down. Snap from the 47-yard line. Brody Ryan back to punt. Wasn't Grandin's first time around. And this is much better. And let's see what John Thompson does. Makes the cut. Can he get to the room? Tackled from behind by Scott Messiah. That's an all-around athlete right there. Put the team on his back. Put the offense on his back. Yeah, first down, last drive. And getting the tackle, that would save a lot of game. But great play by John Thompson. We've seen some great catches, great runs, great everything from him past few games. A lot of footage from the Anacostia game. Of course, that's, the big rivalry for Ballou. Now Hassan Parrish come back on the field. Played nickelback, seemingly. Still a bit of a limp, seemingly, but great to see him back on the field. It's fine. So Martin in motion. Going to the slot. Hewitt looking for him, but that pretty limp pass. Might have gotten hit as he thrown. That's don't really know what the intention of that pass was. 2nd and 10 for the Knights. Despite the obviously, poor pass. Nice to see maybe Tigers secondary a bit better. I don't know. And it off this time around. Beside Petty can't get him. Here's Calvin Davis. Can't finish it off, but then finished off on the far side by Jane Jones. Number 12, Vontae Martin on the carry. 3 minutes, 21 seconds left in this first quarter. Ballou up 7 and facing a 3rd and 8. Hewitt in motion, come near side, under pressure by Humphrey. Now he's going to run. And Brady Flowers finishes off the tackle, and he's not going to get to the first down, just a few yards short. And let's see what the Knights decide. Coach Kenneth Brown going to keep the offense on the field. Got some good yards there from Hewitt. And now only 3 shy of the short of the first. Hewitt looking near side. Quick pass. Number 3, Zoe Martin is going to get it. Messiah couldn't finish off the tackle. And Martin wants more. Calvin Davis is going to send him out of bounds with the wraparound tackle. Ballou doing what they need to do. Now looking like Scott Messiah is hurt. This is terrible for the Tigers. Injuries. Yeah, I'm limping off. And Hassan Parrish was able to come back in, but Messiah seemed to get it worse there. Messiah Petty seemed to get it worse. Yeah, it was number 7, Messiah Petty that went down, not Scott Messiah. First down at the Tigers 38 for Ballou. Hewitt on his own in the backfield. And not able to connect with Zoe Martin. Perfect breakup by Scott Messiah. And maybe Kelvin Hewitt gonna figure out can't just connect with his receivers at will. And that was perfect by Scott Messiah. The junior has been on this varsity team since he was a freshman. And of course, played running back and receiver a lot, but that's where he started as a D-back. Now Vontae Martin maybe can get some good yards here, and he will. Tackled by Aiden Riley, then to 25, and that's going to move the chains for the Knights. Hewitt found Elijah Ruffin on the near side and maybe got the touchdown to start this game. Tackled by number 13. We got a water break right here. Be right back. The Knights finding themselves in the red zone again at 13, first down and 10. Handed off to Martin. Managed to fight for a few yards, took a late hit from Nathan Wilson. Managed to get it inside the 5, or not the 5, the 6. Clock counting down in this first quarter. Just over 30 seconds left. The Knights lead 7-0. Apologies, there's a scoreboard error, so it says Bell, not Ball, but same colors, so use your imagination. Martin in the backfield again with Hewitt. He's got space to the left, but it's going to swallow up, and only a gain of 2 for Zoe Martin. We were going to let the quarter finish. That'll be in the first. Start of the second quarter. Ballou Knights lead 7-0 over the Tigers, trying to make it more. 3rd and 1 at the 4-yard line of Jackson Reed. Short gain would make it 1st and goal, but they're probably going for the end zone on this play. Have to expect. Martin in the backfield with Hewitt. Hewitt going left. Might try to take it in himself. And can't quite get there. He will get the 1st down. But Scott Messiah managed to push him out. Tried to reach for the pylon, but couldn't quite get there. Calvin Hewitt. First down and goal, and Hewitt just gonna take this one in for the touchdown. Whoa. Maybe the scuffle after the play. Aiden Riley took him down after Calvin Hewitt seemingly already in the end zone. Ballou upset, as you'd expect. That is touchdown Ballou. Now the kicking team going to come on. Good chip shot by number 14 for the first score. See what you can do this time around. As I said, BCIA football not exactly known for its kickers. We're traditionally the ones with the best special teams. But this number 14 started well. See if he can do it 2nd time around. Kick from Ballou. Again, perfect down the middle. It's going to make it 14-0. Eleven minutes and 42 seconds left. And a quarter after that, just only took him 18 seconds to get from the 4 to the end zone. And again, the Tigers start from behind, but that doesn't. The whole story has been, a bit competitive so far. And the Tigers, they had a comeback win in the game last year. They were 2 touchdowns behind at one point in that game. Later on, came back to win. That was their first win of the season. Their second one came next week, the homecoming game against Eastern. They got fielded. Good yardage. Number 13. Gonna get to the 44-yard line. Yeah, Scott Messiah carrying that one to the 44. And Scott Messiah not going to be in the backfield. Instead, you see number 23, Aiden Giles back there. Tigers offense going to get this underway in the second quarter. Beater leaves in the passing game and it's intercepted off the first play. Number 10 going to take it back to the end zone. Giomonte Iamir, the dreadful start when we tried to go for the pass. Scott Messiah came to the sideline, and with Parrish and Messiah Petty seemingly out for the count. Current of passing, but Beaterly just got that all wrong. And ended up right in the hands of number 10, Iamir. That makes it 20-0 Ballou, and I've said before, there have been games that I thought maybe we might not win, but it'll be close. So far, this hasn't been close, you have to say. Number 14 for Ballou started the game with a kickoff that went out of bounds. But so far, 2 good extra points. Trying to make it 20-0. Looks like we're going to have a timeout for this play by Ballou coach Kenneth Brown. Now here's the kick. Number 14. That one gonna fall short. It hit the crossbar. So number 14 not gonna be perfect on extra points today. And still gonna be 20-0. That kick gonna go out of bounds right around the 20. That's, of course, penalty, and Tigers gonna start with ideal field position. Again, Aiden Giles in the backfield. Runs a passing game. Someone getting to be caught by Cam Butler. Short gain across the 40. You're going to hand it off this time to Giles. It's at 46, and that's going to be a first down. Tigers going to move the chains. Cam Powers, number 56, now on the sideline, nursing a potential injury. There's been a lot. Petty hurt. Sam Parrish on the bench. Tried to return for one play. Then went back out. And Messiah went down hard on a kick return. All three of the Tigers' best rushing weapons non-play. Aiden Giles, the next best option. Thankfully, he himself pretty fast. Tigers with 3 on the right. Looks like we had some jumps. See if this play goes back or forward. It's gonna go back. False start by the Tigers. I'll make it 1st and 15. And as with what has happened the first couple games we've shown here in Tiger TV Live for Jackson Reed, looks like something's about to go right with a good, promising field position. Get pushed back a bit. That's going to make getting that first down even harder. Giles going to take this one, found some room up the center, managed to fight to get to the 40-yard line. That was the original line of scrimmage, though. So, gain of about 5. They'll call it 4. It makes it 2nd and 11. And again, Tigers able to open up the offensive line for their rusher and give them a short gain. Not able to have not really able to block the linebackers. And Giles had to do a bit of work himself to get that extra yardage. Again, 3 on the right now. Dieterle wanted to take it himself, but met immediately by number 50. Jamuri Bowden, defensive tackle, has a whole bunch of stats for the Knights. Again, his first tackle on the night. That makes it 3rd and 13. And Dieterle, after the play fake, got his head down, looked determined to get some yards, and immediately crushed by Bowden and the Knights defense. O-line not able to do their job there. 3rd and 13 from the 42 of Ballou. They're in their team. Butler in motion, and looks like we got some movement on the high side from the Tigers, potentially. And 3rd and really long comes 3rd and even longer for the Tigers. 3rd and 18. Need some magic to get the first. They've had, all right, Butler in motion, 2 options to the near side. Dieterle looking deep. It's a good pass. Some yardage, Zaire Richardson. Not going to bring them near the first, but I won't have to imagine the offense is going to stay on, and they will. There's like a flag on the top side. Ref picking it up. Yeah, flag's gonna go against the Tigers. Man, that's a real shame they keep making these mistakes, because that was a good connection between Dieterle and Messiah. Now 3rd and 23. Sorry. 2nd and 10 at 1 point. Then 3rd and 13. Then 3rd and 18. And now 3rd and 23. Penalties hurting the Tigers. Here's Dieterle. Butler in motion again. Dieterle looking deep. Finds Butler for a good catch. That's going to get him within the 35. And flag after the play in the secondary. I think that's may go against the Ballou Knights, and this may be the break that the Tigers are looking for. Placed. Gonna go forward for the Tigers. Up to the, I think that was a targeting call against that Ballou linebacker. Gonna move the chains and take the Tigers almost to the red zone. Nice to see Ward Dieterle stepping up his game a bit, getting some good passes to Cam Butler. Doodley rolling right. Found Zaire Richardson. 3 men to beat. And tackled. Gonna be a medium gain. Second and 7. Again, Giles in the backfield. Giles gonna take it. Line collapse, but managed to get a couple yards and bring us closer to moving the chains. And seemingly, Messiah Petty, Scott Messiah, and Nassan Parrish all not gonna come back into the game, at least not soon. Whistles before the play. Dito got a throwaway. Good pass to Zaire Richardson. Doesn't mean anything. Three players to the near side for the Tigers. And 3rd and 10. Dieterle back to throw, going to the end zone. And falls incomplete. Mendeza was available on the far side unguarded, but Dieterle just can't reach him. That's going to be 4th and 10. See what the Tigers do. On comes the kicking team. Ryan. Good. Tigers finally getting some points on the board. It's going to make it 20-3 in favor of Ballou. So Tigers on the board for the first time. 5 minutes, 32 seconds left. Playing the second quarter. Ballou haven't actually had that much of the ball. Only 2 drives, being to score on both of them. And then got their 3rd touchdown through a pick 6. Back number 4, Bruce. Still fighting. Going to be tackled marked down around the 27. Ballou going to start from the 27. They've had some better field position to start, but not sure if it would mattered. Going deep and got him. John Thompson, what a perfect pass from Kelvin Hewitt to number 2, John Thompson. That's what I was talking about in the pregame. That's that connection that they have. An absolute bomb, going to bring them well into Tiger territory. You're going to hand this one off. Zoe Martin not really getting anything. Tackled from behind by number 14, Kane Gunthrope. The edge went unmatched as he went in behind. And it's going to be a loss of 2 yards for the Knights. Five receiving options for Knights, 2 on the far side, 3 on the near. Seeing we want to put this game to bed, and we got flags to the line of scrimmage. This one's going to come back for Ballou. Going to make it 2nd and 17. And Messiah Petty was on that time around, so on the field. Come back off. Bruce taking this one. Good yardage, got to the 43. But not even back to the original line of scrimmage. They need some passing yardage. Don't want to get this first, but we know they can get that. Can the Tiger secondary step up and force this 4th down? Hewitt flushed out. He's going to take it himself. And pushed out by number 13. Now we'll bring up 4th down. And Ballou going to go for it, as you'd expect. They're on Bruce again. Hewitt's man in the backfield. His man Vontae Martin to start this game. Hewitt looking to the far side, wants deep, and can't find John Thompson. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Tigers finally able to make a stop on defense. Certainly helped by those flags. Tigers made a good stop last time around. Dieterle looking far side and almost another pick. Zaire Richardson, the intended target. And it was Giamonte Iamir, the man who got the pick 6 on one of Dieterle's first big passing attempts. The man who almost came up with it again. Loved that one for the highlight reel, you have to imagine. So 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Aiden Giles still the man in the backfield. Went for the play fake. Now Dieterle found his man. And Josiah Sanders rushed it off multiple players and going to get the first. What a play by Josiah Sanders. Been one of the players of the game so far, you have to say. Wrestled off 3 players before he was tripped up. However, I think a flag going to take this one back. That's tragic for the Tigers. That was, especially for Josiah Sanders, perfect play. And it's all gonna be undone. Sanders in motion there. Again, coming to the near side. Dieterle looking to pass. Now he's going to take it himself. Racked up by number 11, DeMarcus Rudd. And only going to get to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd and 20. 3rd and 19, rather. And Ward Dieterle, to his credit, knows when to go on a run. Knows when he has to take to the grounds. Unfortunately, Tigers can never get the blockers out the middle. Always Knights players there. Dolphins just not able to stretch that middle of the defense. And that's why Dieterle only able to get 1 yard. 3rd and 19. Dieterle back to pass. Wants deep. And that's going to be caught. No, it's not caught. Almost caught. That was so close. Aiden Giles. Mason Wilson, the man who almost came up with it. Zaire Richardson, also in the area. It was Wilson who added his hands. Richardson also made the jump, as well as 2 Knights players. But 4th and 19, and Brody Ryan and a punt team. And then give this one back to Ballou. 1 minute, 56 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Punt from Ryan. Gonna bounce out around midfield. Knight's gonna start with good position. Last time out. Kelvin Hewitt made a perfect connection for almost 40-yard pass with John Thompson. But then passing was inconsistent after that. And couldn't get the yards they wanted to get the first. Ended up turning it over on downs. And Tigers defense, having made that stop, they're going to have a bit more confidence. There's a flag on the far side of the field. And Knights are going to get pushed back. 1st and 15. And Tigers will love to see this. And Trent, you may have noticed that Tigers, their defense, obviously not perfect, but most of the time able to limit gains to being short unless they can get the long pass. And Zoe Martin almost has it. Fell out of his hands. Broken up by Aiden Giles, who's still on the grounds. Giles, could that be another injury from a running back? Doesn't look like it. Shook it off. Now come back into the play. Not even. Well. He'll go off, but seemed fine and certainly happy with himself with how he handled that play. Great breakup play by Aiden Giles. Is that all to do today? Kelvin Hewitt, short pass to Zoe Martin. Flowers unable to make the tackle. Mason Wilson met him. And he's going to go down short of the 45. Ball popped out after the play. Definitely going to be ruled down before then. Kelvin Hewitt alone in the backfield. It's 3rd and 3. You think the Knights would be going short on this one, probably playing the 4 downs though. And a flag looks like going to move the chains. So that'll make it 1st and 10. Now, ball going back. Not the first time we've seen some maybe not great communication between the refs so far today. Really delaying play and making this game longer than it needs to be. Hewitt back to pass. Wants deep again. And out of the hands of Aiden Giles, almost intercepted. More great positioning from Aiden Giles, and the ball just slipped out of his hands. Elijah Ruffin, the intended target. Hewitt went short. And Ballou sends him back. And now because we're not moved the chains, looks like it did. First down, Ballou. And within a minute to go in the second quarter, it's been a pretty slow game so far. Hewitt flush near side, flag on the play. Hewitt's going to take it for a huge gain. Got great blocks downfield, and he's going to take it to near the 25. And let's see what these flags mean. Looks like it's going to come back. Gonna be I'll call us for a water break at least near side with Mark Martin, but yeah, time out for water. We'll be right back. Tigers come back on, and a huge gain from Kelvin Hewitt turns into 1st and 20 back. Val backed him up all the way to the 50-yard line, right at midfield. Hewitt looking deep, flushed out again, and he'll get the pass off and intercepted by Brady Flowers and taken down where he caught it. But the Tigers are going to get another turnover. Maybe, just maybe, getting a bit of momentum here. What a play by Brady Flowers, one of the few sophomores on the starting team, coming up with a huge stop. And definitely a strange choice by Kelvin Hewitt to go out the short pass, but first down to Tigers. You see send in motion, bit of miscommunication. Looks like this one's going to come back. There's going to be indication between Dieterle to his receivers on the near side. Number 3, Zama Nagusi. And number 9, Josiah Sanders. Both out there being Dieterle called Nagusi for the motion. But Sanders, I think, potentially thought it was his. And we got a water break, so we'll be right back. Looks like this isn't, not going to be moved back, so no foul as it will turn out. Lugusi sent in motion. Bradford pressing back for it. It's going short for Bradford Preston, but overthrew him. Of course, Brady Flowers come up with the pick. Has a huge impact as a sophomore, but number 44, Dan Bradford Preston, surprise pick in at backfield. Also sophomore, and looks like Aiden Giles back in the backfield. Beautifully looking near side. Check down Aiden. Aiden Giles shakes off a man and only gets a few yards. Short gain. And another flag on this far side. Seems like we're getting flags almost every other play at this rate. And this one, I'm afraid, is going to go back. I'm sure we're going to have both these coaches going to talk to their players at halftime about these flags because this has to be sorted out. And it's going to be made for a pretty long first half, coming up on like almost an hour and a half for this first half. That's kind of like you expect in the NFL, not high school. Ball at the 28. Third and 20. Handed off, surprisingly, to Giles. Not getting a lot of yards. Only thing that came with it was a good hit on GMR Ayamare, but it's gonna make it 3rd and 11. Sideline refs and Chang Ang and the scoreboard are conflicted. Sideline says 3, scoreboard says 4. But either way, Tigers need to gain some yards here. Udemy hands it off again to Aiden Giles. He's got yards here. Here goes Aiden Giles, shoved down by number 5, Damari Pearson. But still able to move the chains. What an effort by Aiden Giles. And Dieterle choosing to spike the ball. Only one timeout remaining for the Tigers. 6.8 seconds left. See the Tigers go to the end zone. Got a brief break right now with water. Final few seconds of this first half. Tigers trying to make some of it Right past midfield in Ballou territory. 5 men trying to go deep. And Ballou looking for it. That one's going to be intercepted by Deron Bruce, and he might take this all the way back. This could be play that ends the game. Ballou trying to track back. Not going to get him. And that's a huge point swing. And you're thinking maybe Ballou shouldn't have tried that, because now, instead of a 17-point deficit, it's going to be potentially a 23-point deficit because of that play. And Tigers had some momentum, made 2 stops in a row. But now, again, for the second time tonight, the Blue defense getting points. And any hope that the Tigers may have had to come back seems rather unlikely now. And you can't blame a guy for going deep in the final few seconds of the half, but that just, it's just devastating for the Tigers. So, 0 seconds left on the clock. But Ballou still with the chance to up the score. Ballou going for 2. Ponte Martin lined up behind him, and Martin is going to take it in. 2 points for Ballou. Will send us to the half. Tigers just a few seconds ago trailing 20-3, and it's going to end up being 28-3 as they go to the half. About to get underway for the second half. Tigers to kick off. Score currently 20-3 in favor of Ballou. They got a pick six to close the half after we tried a Hail Mary. And can't really blame that choice from Dieterle and Coach Rogers, but they're going for the win. And, going big there certainly would have helped them. But with that pick six, certainly no chance. That happened now. Tigers just want some points. There's room right here. Zoe Martin still trying to work on Brody Ryan. Had him at the foot. And he was just hopping along. And pushed down at the 48. Knights at midfield, 49-yard line in their own territory. And movement looks like potentially neutral zone infraction from Kay and Gunthrope. Going to push the Knights forward by 5 yards. And a whole bunch of penalties in that second quarter. Seemingly not improving right here. Spread offense for Ballou. Hewitt looking up the middle for John Thompson. He's found his man, brought down by Calvin Davis within the 23-yard line. Perfect quick play from Calvin Hewitt and John Thompson. And we've seen a lot of connections between the two of them in previous games, and one huge gain in the second quarter. But other than that, a bit quiet today, but that's more of what we see in the past from this pairing on Ballou. And some good yards now. Jackson Reed's 22-yard line, 1st and 10. And this one to Martin, and immediately wrapped up. That was 64. Sinedu Osachukwu, who met him immediately. DeAndre Howard helped finish off the tackle. It'll be a loss of quite a few yards for the Knights. Looking to your side, now flushed out, it's Kevin Hewitt. Dances out at the 22. Gonna make it 3rd and 13, or 3rd and 9. From 2nd and 15, again at 6. Marked down at the original line of scrimmage, that's actually 3rd and 10. Buick looking near. Under pressure. Responded well. Got a short catch for John Thompson. Pushed out by Brody Ryan. Fourth down for Ballou. That's the third offensive drive in a row. Or I think probably more than that, maybe even 4, that they've been forced to a fourth down. Didn't come up with it on one occasion, but they have converted before. They're about 2 for 3 on fourth down tonight, and going for it again with a 25-point lead. Hewitt has Vontae Martin in the backfield, looking near side again. And one try to first pass. Now come back to middle. Chased by Casey Wood. He's got time. Casey Wood trying to track him down. Can't finish the tackle. Throw in Riley. He's got to take it himself. And forced out well short of the first. Taking out the chance. And that's going to be yet another stop by this Tigers defense. Tigers managed to get a second turnover on downs. And they're going to restart at 23-yard line inside their own territory. Went to the run game. And looks like he got to the line of scrimmage. That's Aiden Childs again. Messiah Petty still not in. Scott Messiah still not in. And Hassan Parrish still not in. Parrish and Scott Messiah on the sideline, on the bench, sitting down. And I think maybe Messiah Petty out of the game in the locker room, possibly. Tigers been torn up on injuries on the offensive front today. Aiden Giles, the fourth option for running back. He sold his zone, and will get some decent yardage right there. Third down 5. Third and 6, sorry. Eight minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And clock counting as the offense takes their time with this play. Again, Aiden Giles in the backfield with Dieterle. Going to the right. Dieterle flushed out to the left. He's going to try and run it. And met it for a impressive tackle by number 7, Giamare Amir. Don't really know what Dieterle was thinking, trying to jump. All that meant said he was driven harder into the ground by Giamare Amir, number 7. Here's a punt. Decent one by Brody Ryan. And Mason Wilson going to touch it down at the 40-yard line of Ballou, where the Knights will restart.
Fucking big simulator.
First and 10 for Ballou. Took over after the punt. Martin able to work it to the 50-yard line. Deron Bruce taking this one, almost stripped. Works his way past 13. That's beautiful. And he's got it to the 30. Hugh going deep. Look for John Thompson. And no. Gonna fall incomplete. Good job by Aiden Giles. Get in the area. Make sure there's no chance of it. Hewitt rolling to the right. Look for a short pass with number 0, Elijah Ruffin. Fell out of his hands. Gonna bring up third down. 3rd and 10. Q rolling right again. This time he's going to run it. Pass by Mason Wilson. Knocked out before the first. Flag after the play. That flag is going to push Ballou further into the red zone and move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 12. Because now we got a timeout. First and 10 for Ballou at the 11. Looking for touchdown number 5. Ballou coming under pressure, and he's going to get sacked by Casey Wood. Beautiful pressure. Casey Wood and Chinedo Osuchukwu get the Tigers' first sack of the night and push Ballou way back. Getting some early movement. Ballou gonna go back even further. Brings up 2nd and 27. And that score for Ballou may be looking a bit less likely. Looking left. Get backed up. Kelvin Hewitt managed to get the pass off to John Thompson. Works off Amazing Wilson. Now he's going to take it to the end zone. And yet another flag. But even so, perfect bit of athleticism from John Thompson, one of the best receivers in this league. Been somewhat quiet tonight, but still had a couple standout plays, and that was one of them. But looks like this might go back because of that flag. Hewitt with a short pass to Deron Bruce. It's going to come up around the 13-yard line. Third and 13. Pass completed. John Thompson gonna bring up 4th down. yard short of the first and 2 yards short of the first rather, and 3 yards short of the end zone. Deron Bruce lined up next to Calvin Hewitt. Hewitt rolling left. And not going to take it into the end zone. Or to the first down. Great hit by Manason Wilson, set up that tackle, and Captain Casey Wood finished off both those players, captains, in fact. The third, I believe, turnover for the Tigers. 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go. And now, really far back up. Giles manages to get about 2 yards out of it just to avoid any risk of a safety. Clock running, just about 2 minutes left in the quarter. Now within 2 minutes. Didley taking it himself. Gonna lose yards. Took a big initial hit. Gonna be dragged back. And thankfully, forward progress is gonna make it not as bad as it could be, but still a loss of yards for the Tigers. Pushes it back to 10 yards out. Tigers pushed maybe back even further. Now bring a fourth down. Giles was a bit slow to get up on the near side. Looks like we're going to take this one to the fourth quarter. That's in the third quarter. Score as it was in the second, 28-3 in favor of Ballou. Fourth down for Tigers in the worst possible position. Off the punt. Brody Ryan will have to punt from the back of the end zone. Brody Ryan back to punt, back of his end zone. Managed to get it off. Great punt. Thompson ends up with it. John Thompson finds room for the middle. Now going back outside. Ryan almost gets the tackle, but John Thompson does break the plane. And win for signal. There it is. Touchdown, Ballou on the return. It's going to make it, for the moment, 34-0. Or 34-3. Ballou about to set up for an extra point. Number 14. 3 for 4. On extra points today. This one's going to fall short. Didn't get the load he wanted. And it'll still be 34-3. Ballou about to kick off. They only need one score to keep this clock running. Now I'm going to go out. That'll be a penalty. That'll improve yards for the Tigers. Five minutes, 45 seconds left, and an injury for Ballou. This will delay things a bit.
Not like talking to me.
Giles in motion in the backfield. Gotta get the check down. Cuts through, and we'll have a short gain. And in Giles certainly gonna be tired after this one. He's had a really long day with injuries from Sam Parrish, Messiah Petty, and Scott Messiah. For him, it's the RB4 in the depth chart. He's played most of this game as the preferred choice of Minoso Rogers. Gain of 2 makes it 2nd and 8. Play fake, now looking short. Possibly, like this could be a pick or an interception. And it's going the way of the Knights. That's an interception. Fell out of the hands of number 10, Zaire Richardson. Ended up in the hands of Deron Bruce.
For the 3rd interception of the night.
Yeah. And Mason Wilson unable to come up with the one-on-one. And I would have expected that will go to the Tigers. It looks like a jump ball. Looks like a tie, and the tie goes to the offense. The refs say otherwise, and Ballou now have the chance to keep this clock running if they score here. Tigers defense has done a good job of stopping them the past few quarters. And none of Ballou's last 3 scores have come from their offense. It was two pick sixes, and then punt return. John Thompson taking it from the running back position. Got some good yards. Got the first. And play stops around the 30. Saying went out of bounds. And then with the chains right here. Bruce was back in the backfield, but now Hewitt under pressure, but it's short to Deron Bruce. And going to go out of bounds just short of the first. You looking for the deep ball to Thompson, but it's picked off. So I didn't get that. But that was number 2, Mason Wilson making the pick. And the Tigers going to restart. Again, deep into their own territory. And I think Ballou wanted to finish this game, get that over 35 point buffer, that they could keep the clock running for a comfortable win, but instead the Tigers going to have the ball at the 4-yard line. Ballou bringing the pressure. Needley throws it right out of bounds to the back of the end zone. Obvious flag. That's going to call an intentional grounding against Ward Needley. And back the Tigers up even further. I believe that'll be half the distance to the goal, putting them at the 2. So, looks like Ballou taking a timeout. Or maybe not. Maybe backing all the way up. Backing all the way up. Trying to get cocky with the Tigers right here. Starting to rain out there. And when it rains, it pours for the Tigers. And it's going to be another really tough loss at home. That was called as a safety, actually. My mistake. That Ballou was able to force, and they forced Dieterle to throw out the back of the end zone. Now Brody Ryan gonna have to. It's gonna be punt back to Ballou. Kickoff from Brody Ryan. Line drive. Gonna go into the end zone for a touchback. And Ballou Knight's gonna start at the 25-yard line. some delay in this start. Finally now give him the go-ahead. Near side. Good run by Vontae Martin. Almost had all the room he needed, but Aiden Giles got the tackle to prevent that from being a potential 75-yard touchdown, or 80-yard touchdown, in fact. So first down for Ballou. And as of the last drive, I think trying to move down quickly, Vontae Martin pulling off a lot of acrobatics. Going to bring this one down for a 9-yard gain. Just a yard short of the first. And off to Martin again. Had to be patient, but found the room. Got well past the first down. And now to the Jackson Reed 46. Eight minutes, 30 seconds to go. Ballou score again. And then the clock will run. And Vontae Martin, good job there. Going to work across the 30. And yeah, again, Ballou, they want to get to the point where the clock picks. Now that applies for if the runner goes out of bounds or if it's an incomplete pass or even a penalty. Only timeouts can stop the clock in that scenario. And last time out, their solution was trying an air raid offense. Tried deep balls to John Thompson and looked for him right around the end zone. It was picked off. But now trying the running game with Vontae Martin, getting them a lot of yards. Thompson in motion. He's going to take this. Got another first down. Not a first down, actually. 1 yard short. But I think this play from Ballou, I think they're maybe just as eager to get out of here as a lot of Tigers fans clearly are. Stadium's becoming more emptier by the minute. 36-3, I think. All the Tigers fans, and some games before, we thought that would be closer. Even if we wouldn't win, but it's just, no one really could have expected this blowout. Monson comes to the near side. Shaked off Mason Wilson, now being driven back by Casey Wood. That's going to be a bit of unnecessary roughness from number 50. Tigers captain, dual sport athlete, also a wrestler. Vontae Martin taking this again, trying to muscle his way in, and he will cross the plane to the end zone. Now Ballou with the points that they need to close out this game. 42-3 favor of Blue. It's unbelievable. Two for 4 is the Blue kicker. On extra point attempts, trying to make it 43-3. It'll be a 40 points the deficit would be. Kick is up. And good. Sorry about that. That was a decent job by Mason Wilson. Didn't have a lot of room to work with on the near side, but got to the 38, and the clock is now running. Actually, never mind. Not running. We got injury timeout for Ballou. I believe that the second injury timeout on the night for Ballou, both of them coming on kickoffs. And their special teams coach going to have to work on that. Tonight proved anything is that battle for DCIA title is going to be probably a pretty good one this year. We got Roosevelt trying to go for 3 in a row. Dunbar got a whole bunch of transfers going for it. HD Woodson so good. Eastern got a lot of transfers. And, of course, Ballou looks good. And I'm afraid to say it, the only DCIA Stars team that doesn't appear to be in the run for the Turkey Bowl is the Tigers. Haven't made the final since 2018 Turkey Bowl. You know, arguably the most prestigious just high school football division title in the country. So historic. Tigers haven't won it since 1991. Looking like this year not going to be any different. So great year to be a neutral fan. If you're a DC high school sports fan. Not a great year to be a Tigers fan though. Deedley looked near side. Was looking for Brody Ryan, and it fell out of his hands. It was Elijah Ruffin on the cover, made sure he dropped it. And with that running clock, See the Tigers taking like half a minute off just on this one play. Gift to Dan Bradford Preston that time. Sophomore has been certainly an interesting path so far. His varsity career, he was a quarterback for JV last year, and he was originally supposed to be one. Moved to linebacker in that play, in a running back. Loss of yards and 3rd and 13 for the Tigers. And Bradford Preston in again. Hand it off to him again. Found a bit of room. Now going to the right. Dragged down by Javante Hogan. Definitely an interesting bit of experimentation by the Tigers. Offense staying on 4th down. They have 6 yards to gain. The thing about this game is Dieter had a good spell. Second quarter, then threw that pick 6. It's been all downhill from there. Giles leaped for it. Did he get it? Ball came out at the end of the play. He's already down. But it looks like they did it. It looks like Giles got the dive, and the chains are gonna move. Impressive by Ian Giles, who you have to say has to be player of the game for the Tigers. In for 3 quarters as basically the sole running back. He had to work hard tonight. Also had a couple good plays, good breakups on defense. Playing linebacker, cornerback, nickelback. And even with how this night went, have to say hats off to him. He's worked his butt off. Ryan in motion comes to the near side. Bradford Preston again going to take this one. Going to the left. And got about halfway to the first. Went down on the collision with Kyer Brown. And gain of 5. And down Bradford Preston. This is what these end this game is all about. Just trying to maybe get some takeaways from this. And Bradford Preston, he's held his own these couple of plays that he's gotten. And with the clock ticking, it's been 2.5 minutes now to go. Got a bit of a face-off right now between the Ballou section and the Tiger cheerleaders, with Shannon for their own teams. Ryan in motion again, so I'm going to the left side to be the sole receiver on that side. And here he is again, down Bradford Preston. Shoved across the 45. Then 2 minutes to play as the chain moves. Maybe even be a chance at a touchdown for the Tigers if the clock wasn't running, because he's been pretty impressive from the sophomore down Bradford Preston. First and 10, minute 15 to go. Preston gets it again, but buried right off the play. Floyd Kinnard, a fellow sophomore, along with Dan Bradford Preston, got the hit, and it'll be a big loss for the Tigers. 5 yards, 2nd and 15. And clock stops. They got an injury timeout. Ball at the 50-yard line. Hand off to Dan Bradford Preston. And gonna get back to you. Original line of scrimmage, hit hard as he came down. And Tigers probably just gonna get one more playoff before this game ends. And we've seen some bad losses in the past, but I think this just a devastating blowout to a team that we've beaten each the last couple of years. This is the eye opener. This is the wake up call that the Tigers have truly waited for. This is the level that we are at. Bradford Preston takes that one out. That's probably going to be the last play of the game. 43-3 loss. And as I said, if there's any positive takeaway, is that change is fully needed. We fully know it now. This is like the panic button we have just hit. Tigers have some work to do. So that's game. Ballou 43, Jackson Reed Tigers 3. And thanks for tuning in.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.